Now because of all those reasons, this is going to be our highest one in A tier. History was just made. Roblox Gorgar did the impossible. 5 million concurrent players. So far in Roblox history, no other game has ever pulled this off. And honestly, they earned it. So today, in honor of this massive moment, I'm going to be looking at what made Gorgar so iconic. Now a big part of this, it was the events that the creator Jandel did. So today, I'm going to be making a tier list of all the events so far, and we're going to see what was Roblox Gorgar's secret to such success. Okay, so the first weather we have and the most common is sunny. Now this weather is the last place because it gives no growth speed, it's normal. Mutations, there's none. And there's nothing special about it, so this is why we're going to be putting this in D tier. The next one we're going to be putting is Shekel Rain. Now Shekel Rain, growth speed is also normal, mutations also none, just like Sunny. However, the difference is that this is an admin event. So sometimes Jandel, the creator, likes to do these events. So what happened in this event is Shekels basically start dropping from the sky. However, we're going to still put this in D tier above Sunny. The reason for this is because only usually around 30 shekels drop, so it's basically nothing. Okay, so the next one we have on the list is Chocolate Rain. Now the growth speed is still normal, just like the other one so far. However, the mutations, we can get chocolate fruit. Now this basically doubles the amount of money your food will be sold for. And these were only available during Easter, unfortunately. However, Jandel the creator does these admin events, and Chocolate Rain is one of them. So because of all these reasons, we're going to be putting Chocolate Rain. We're going to still be putting in D tier, but we'll put it above Shekel Rain because it's way better than Shekel Rain. So the next weather we have is Rain. Now Rain is actually really good. Like, it grows speed, it increases speed. Mutations, it has a 50% chance to make fruits 2 times the valuable of what they are. And it basically just rains all over. I'm pretty sure most of you have probably seen this. It's a pretty common thing. Now this is really good, honestly. But we're going to still be putting it in D tier above Chocolate Rain. The reason for this is because the other ones we have are just so much better. Now this is going to be our last one in D tier. This is Night. So most of you probably seen this, the Night Owl event. So the growth speed is normal. However, mutations, Moonlit, 2 times money. So each Moonlit fruit will be 2 times money. And the good thing is 6 fruits will always turn Moonlit. So you have 6 fruits 2 times. That's why I put it over Rain, because Rain, there's only a 50% chance, so we're not sure how many we're gonna get. But Night, we're gonna get 6 for sure. And with Night Staff, we can get even more. Alright guys, all the events are now gonna start getting really good. So next one we have is Jandel Laser. Now this is an admin event. The growth speed is normal, however, we have a mutation called Plasma. So Jandel basically shoots laser somewhere around the map and in people's gardens, and the fruits become 5 times what they're worth normally. Now this is a really good event, but it's really rare because it's an admin event, so you have to be on a certain times of the game to get this. So this is why it's going to be the first one in our C tier. So next one we have is Frost. Now this increases the growth speed by 50%, and then if you already have a red mutation, like we covered over Rain before, where it makes the fruit wet, makes it 2 times worth. Basically, Frozen it'll make it frozen now, and it'll be 10 times worth what it is. This is a crazy amount of money. And Rain is pretty common as well, so there's a high chance you'll get this. So because of all that, we're going to be putting it above Jandel Laser at C tier. Now moving on to B tier, we have Thunderstorm. Now just like Frost, this gives us a 50% increase in growth speed. And the mutations, it has a 50% chance to make fruit wet, which is 2 times the money. Now you may be wondering why this isn't ranked higher. Why this is ranked higher than Frost? After all, Frost can give us 10 times the amount of money. Because the reason is, this fruit has a 7.5% chance to shock fruits. So this gives us like a green glowy, green type of fruit. And this gives us 100 times the amount of money. So this is probably one of the best mutations in the game. That's insane. So this is why it's going to be the first one we have in B tier. Next one we have in B tier is Jandel Storm. Now unlike Thunderstorm, this does not give us any growth speed. And the mutation is still the same, where it is 100 times more amount of money. However, this is an admin event, so the special thing about this is a giant Jandel appears, and thunder happens 4 times per second. So this greatly increases the chances of your food becoming shocked. So this is why I put this above normal Thunderstorm, which only has a 7.5% chance. Now here we start A tier. Now these are the best events in the entire game, which gives you the most amount of money, and you don't want to miss these. So the first one we have is Blood Moon. Now the growth speed for this is normal. However, the mutations, it gives us 4 times the fruit becomes 4 times the value. And whenever a blood moon happens, 6 crops become blood moon every 40 seconds. Now this is really good because we get a lot of fruits that are worth 4 times. And the crazy thing about this event is the blood moon shop. Because not including the blood moon shop, it isn't that good because we only have 4 times the value where thunderstorm gives us 100 times. However, with the blood moon, we have access to these things called moon melon. Moon melon is one of the highest selling fruits in the game and it's really good. And above that, we also have new pets and new other fruits we have access to. So because of this, we're gonna put this at S tier or A tier. Okay, so the second highest event on our tier list is meteor shower. Now the growth speed is normal. However, the mutations it gives us is celestial mutation. Now this gives our fruit a value of 120 times. That's the highest we've seen so far, and this is a crazy amount. So it basically lasts for 5 minutes, and what you have to use this thing called a star color, where you can buy it from the shop. I think it's the blood moon shop. So this basically directs meteors to your plot, and this gives them a purple glow if it does come. This is a really crazy event. Alright, the moment you've been waiting for is here. But before I reveal it, make sure you like and subscribe so I can keep producing content like this. And leave me a comment if you like these kind of videos. So the highest one we have is Disco. Now this is an admin event. The growth speed is normal, however, we get this thing called Disco fruits. And this basically gives us a mutation of 125 times. This is crazy and the highest amount we've seen in the game so far. So this is 3 minutes long. And the way it looks is basically there's a rainbow screen. And then everyone starts dancing and it plays raining tacos. Now this is one of the events of Jantel, so make sure you don't miss this one. You gotta be on this game at late at night though. Now because of all those reasons, this is gonna be our highest one in A tier. Now this is I'm not saying this is the right tier list, people might disagree with this, but this is in my opinion the best tier list of all the events. Now if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.